Hello, friends. Today, we will discuss the success story of Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a name that has become synonymous with innovation, wealth, and philanthropy. As the co-founder of Microsoft, he revolutionized the way the world interacts with technology, making personal computing accessible to millions. However, his journey to becoming one of the most influential figures in modern history was not just about creating software. It was about vision, determination, and an unwavering belief in the power of technology to shape the future. Born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle, Washington, William Henry Gates III grew up in a well-educated and supportive family. His father, William H. Gates Sr., was a prominent lawyer, and his mother, Mary Gates, was a school teacher and later served on corporate boards. From an early age, Bill showed signs of brilliance. He had a curious mind, a love for reading, and an exceptional ability to grasp complex subjects. At the age of 13, he was introduced to computers at the Lakeside School, a private institution that had a rare and expensive computer terminal. While most students used it sparingly, Gates was captivated. He spent hours writing code, learning programming languages, and exploring what computers could do. It was at Lakeside that he met his future business partner, Paul Allen. Together, they would change the world. Gates and Allen shared a passion for computers and spent their teenage years experimenting with programming. By the time they reached college age, they were already looking for opportunities to turn their skills into something bigger. Gates enrolled at Harvard University in 1973. But his heart was not in academics, it was in technology. In 1975, when Gates was just 19, he and Allen saw an opportunity that would change their lives forever. A company called MITS had released the Altair 8800, an early personal computer. Recognizing the potential of this new machine, Gates and Allen wrote software for it, an early version of what would become Microsoft's first product. They contacted MITS and demonstrated their software, impressing the company's executives. Seeing the vast potential of the software industry, Gates made a bold decision. He dropped out of Harvard to start Microsoft with Paul Allen. Their goal was simple yet ambitious, to create software that would power the personal computers of the future. Microsoft's big break came in 1980 when IBM, the largest computer company at the time, approached them. IBM was developing its first personal computer and needed an operating system. Gates and his team didn't have one ready, but they quickly acquired a system called QDOS, modified it, and renamed it MS-DOS. They licensed it to IBM, but crucially, they retained the rights to sell it to other computer manufacturers. This strategic move turned Microsoft into the dominant force in the software industry. As more and more companies started making personal computers, they all needed an operating system, and MS-DOS became the industry standard. Microsoft had successfully positioned itself at the heart of the personal computing revolution. In 1985, Microsoft took another giant leap forward with the launch of Windows, a graphical operating system that made computers more user-friendly. Instead of typing complex commands, users could now navigate using a mouse and click on icons. This innovation made computers accessible to a much broader audience and cemented Microsoft's dominance in the industry. By the 1990s, Microsoft had grown into a global technology giant. Windows was running on millions of computers worldwide, and Microsoft had expanded into office software, gaming, and internet technologies. Gates, now a billionaire, became one of the most powerful figures in technology. Despite Microsoft's immense success, it was not without challenges. In the late 1990s, the U.S. government accused Microsoft of monopolistic practices, arguing that the company used its dominance to stifle competition. The case became one of the most significant antitrust lawsuits in history. Gates defended Microsoft vigorously, but the case led to some changes in how the company operated. However, it did not stop Microsoft's growth. The company continued to innovate, releasing new versions of Windows, expanding into cloud computing, and shaping the future of technology. By the early 2000s, Gates had reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. But instead of continuing to focus solely on Microsoft, he turned his attention to something even bigger, changing the world through philanthropy. In 2000, he and his wife Melinda founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the largest private charitable organizations in the world. Their mission was to tackle some of the biggest global challenges, including eradicating diseases. The foundation has invested billions in fighting malaria, polio, and HIV/AIDS, improving global education. They have supported initiatives to provide better education in developing countries. In 2008, Gates stepped down from his day-to-day role at Microsoft to focus full-time on philanthropy. He pledged to donate the majority of his wealth to charitable causes, inspiring other billionaires to do the same through initiatives like the Giving Pledge, which he co-founded with Warren Buffett. Bill Gates' impact on the world extends far beyond Microsoft. He democratized computing, making technology accessible to ordinary people. His business strategies and innovations shaped the modern tech industry, and his philanthropic work continues to improve the lives of millions worldwide. His journey is a testament to the power of vision, perseverance, and the belief that technology can change the world. From a curious teenager obsessed with coding to one of the wealthiest and most influential people on the planet, Gates' story serves as an inspiration to entrepreneurs, dreamers, and change-makers everywhere. As he once said, "Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself." Bill Gates is not just a businessman. He is a visionary, a problem solver, and a force for good. His legacy will continue to shape the world for generations to come.